on actually. The daily chart, despite of its beautiful divergence potentially developing, weekly chart hints we are going to get it much lower. And the way it behaves, it looks like it's just after the first wave we got a break, temporary break, and we are about to get it somewhere like here for the longer run. That's according to weekly chart and the monthly chart, which still support it with all the bearish slope. Okay, dropping down to the daily chart, yes, there is a potential divergence, and we still should not avoid it, because it could take place and it could suddenly reverse all the way to the top, which might get the break of the channel fake. Which of the scenarios is about to take place? Really no idea, and I don't think there is anyone who can really tell. If it makes a false break here and breaks the current short bank zone we have right here, you see this area? This is a very important area as for orders, short-term orders mainly. If it manages to false break it, we are going very likely to get it here, first of all on the top of the channel, on the next rally that could take this length of time, okay, according to the previous cycle, bullish cycle, right? Which means we might get it around 088.50 or 089 at least, because if the daily chart does make the divergence to work, that's might be also the beginning of double wave to the upside, and who knows, maybe 090 next, before the next drop. But in case this channel was just the temporary stop and it's breaking right now, which by the way we got new low, okay, officially last low was broken, so technically the bears comes inside once again, and if that's about to happen, it means that this area will not hold any longer, and which means technically we should get it much lower. And if that's the case, that's where we should aim at first, that duplication of this wave, which means 084, and very likely that will be just the beginning, because if that's where we get it according to weekly chart, as I said, okay, we should see that even lower. Okay? That's based on the cycles we already have. How lower? Well, remember the long-term view we've been talking about, actually not once. This area, this cycle theoretically should be taken. That means 080 for long run. Okay? Of course, no one expects it to be one way, and on weekly chart everything looks much clearer, right? But our goal is to try to minimize the risk. No one wants to get in a trade with 700, 800 points as possible risk, right? That's not the idea, but we should remember the longer term view. And now the Aussie is actually on the critical place. From one side, the daily divergence, and actually still the 4-hour chart. Yeah, this was a bullish hidden divergence still, so theoretically we should get it on this top. But the current situation is that it's breaking the place where divergence was created, which is this low, and if it's about to get the momentum while it will remain below this small bank zone, this pair might remain under serious bearish pressure, taking us all the way to 084. So as I explained with the chart, you probably saw that. I think, and again, cannot be 100% sure here, but I think this is better to be right now on both sell and buy. One of them should take place, and with whatever it is, the direction would be, it should be strong, it should be big, okay? Not like these inner waves, these inner zigzags we got. The next one should be deep and big. Okay, that's also the dollar. Personally, because of the current break, yesterday I was very bullish with the 1 hour chart bullish hidden divergence and the 4 hour chart bullish hidden divergence, but right now on the 1 hour chart we still have divergence, so we still might play on this zone, and that would be of course acceptable. But as I showed you on the 4 hour chart, daily and weekly, that they are stronger, and because we are now on new low and we are breaking the channel, that might be kind of 60-40 now for the bearish side, or around it. The next one, which we've been